Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 133.2 pounds and representing Victoria MMA, this is Dylan Aguilar. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in officially at 132.8 pounds and representing Grindhouse, this is Ross Thurwalker. Your referee in charge of the action, Patrick Patlan.
Both guys looking ready. Dylan looks very focused. Guys opt for a glove touch to start the fight. Good Dylan standing in that southpaw stance, opening up some big kicks. Oh, and Thurwalker runs into a straight left. Dylan's all over him. Thurwalker looked to counter with a single. And Dylan's committing to a naked choke, but he doesn't quite have the angle. See, really valuing position there would have been beneficial. And man, Thurwalker, Ross just blasts a double into the guard. Seems to have recovered pretty well. Doesn't watch out for those up kicks. He's in the front headlock position. Dylan looks to stand up. And then he's looking to reshoot a high seat. Some call it the head on the outside single leg. Ross showing good balance. He needs to get the look to get that foot back on the ground. And he's good, and Dylan opts to get back to work with that left hand. Oh, and Dylan lands a big left kick. Throws a big left hand. Dylan's throwing these shots hard. I'll tell you, Ross needs to look to circle away from Dylan's left side. I mean, it's pretty classic orthodox versus southpaw strategies. It's to circle towards the lead side, staying away from that big left hand. Ross is in pretty deep on a classic gripped guillotine. Dylan did a good job finishing that takedown. If you notice, Dylan did a really good job hand fighting, and Dylan's very patient. I mean, he's swinging big on these punches, but when he misses, he's not really overcommitting. Oh, and Ross lands a big right hand of his own. Oh, these guys are trading. Dylan hits him with another good left hook. Ross with a good counter lead. Stance switches from Dylan. Nice Ross, a little bit of a level change fake to that big left hand. Ross back in on a low kick. Dylan on a body lock. His body lock's a little high. It's going to be difficult to control the hips of his opponent and Ross with the grip so high. He's using that high underhook to facilitate some strong knees here to the clinch. I mean, this is a high-paced round. Dylan doing a good job picking his shots and really scoring. But I'll tell you, Ross doesn't seem to be super phased, considering he's been hit with some big left hands, some high kicks. You know, he's got a pretty good look on his face. Another really big lead right hook from Dylan on the break. And man, Ross is wearing these shots really well. He doesn't look much worse for wear. He's firing back, standing a little tall. Big kick there from Dylan. Another big left hand from Dylan. And Dylan staring daggers into Ross's eyes as they go back to their stools. I mean, I got to tell you, if I'm Dylan Aguilar and you're hitting your opponent with everything you got and he's just staring at you, that can be a little troubling. And if that's the case, you have to stop trying to swing for the fences and just know you got to land your punches. In these 4-ounce gloves, it does not take much. You do not have to load up. All you have to do is touch them. And when in your fight and you have those small gloves, you want to try to decapitate them and swing for the fences, but you got to have that knowledge and that discipline. And that's where a good coach really comes in. Really impressive showing here from these bantamweights. I think that's a pretty clear Dylan Aguilar round. But again, Ross very much so still in this fight. Showing good composure, throwing back. I just think he maybe lost a little bit of the activity in that round. And I'll tell you, the way he handled those big shots, it kind of takes away from the scores of Dylan. Definitely not a 10-8 round where if those shots were a little more damaging, and they were, but if it had shown, it could have been a 10-8. Referee Patrick Patlin gets round 2 underway. Bit of a change of game plans there. Dylan shooting deep on a double, gets caught in another front headlock. So what Ross needs to do here is he needs to pummel with his left arm and create some space, or look to use the front headlock to snap him down and expose the back. You can't hang out with your back on the cage in a front headlock. You're going to get countered with pretty classic wrestling. So again, locking up this guillotine's fine, but you got to do something with it. A quick reversal of positions. Aguilar just swinging a little excessively on a punch, and Ross acknowledges and looks to secure a body lock from the back. Looking to hit a good lift and a good dump. Keeping a strong tight weight to the left arm and looking for those right hands. When I hit body lock rides, I try not to let my hands go. And you really got to make your partner, your opponent, carry all your weight. This is a great way to fatigue your opponent. Daniel Cormier did this better than anyone. Gregor Gillespie too. It's a strategy in wrestling called riding. And you are literally riding your partner, making them carry your weight. Almost a drop Seoinage style takedown there from Dylan. A fun technique. Whoa, big right hand from Ross Thurwalker and puts him down, gets the win, weathered an early storm early on, and threw a picture-perfect straight right and just shut the lights off of Dylan. Man, Ross looking sharp. Doesn't even show much wear on his face, ate some big shots, and really found his timing, found his range, and finished this fight in such an impressive fashion. To see one shot sleeper power there from bantamweights, especially as amateurs, very impressive. Ross Thurwalker at a grindhouse, made a statement. Action-packed fight, big finish. Can't ask for more. Congratulations to Ross. What a performance. And all you need is one big shot. He showed it. That was impressive. The fight game can be brutal. You can go from winning a round, landing big shots, and then just in the blink of an eye. And Dylan, from what I remember seeing, wasn't making many defensive flaws. Ross just got in there and made that right hand happen, and he's going to enjoy a big knockout victory for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 1 minute, 19 seconds into round number 2, declaring your winner by knockout, Ross Thurwalker.
Yeah, Ross Thurwalker with the big win. And again, I know Dylan Aguilar's as disappointed as they come, but he can be proud of that performance. Didn't make many mistakes.
Once again, don't miss out on your opportunity to win a free pair of Air Jordans. It's real easy to do. All you have to do is follow Space City Collective and Fury Fighting Championship on Instagram.